for the next round that I'm gonna play, I will record it for the YouTube video that I'm gonna make out of this small Super Autopet stream. So hello everybody in YouTube watching. I'm streaming live on Twitch and I'm gonna play some Super Autopets Arena mode. And we dive right into the game. I'm gonna buy 2 ants because it's closer to a level up and I really don't want any of that, but the author at least gives us a 1-1. And we're gonna put our strongest ant in the back line. That doesn't make sense. We put it in a second position since otherwise the buff would just get lost. We're gonna go with an attractive baguette and how could an attractive baguette look like? I'm gonna quickly make a small drawing as a team banner. I'm gonna, while we're playing the first round, gonna make a small painting. Okay, we drew the first round. Gonna make a small painting, which is supposed to be a attractive baguette. So let me see, how could I draw an attractive baguette? So a baguette is like this. And what would make it attractive? It's like a GigaChat baguette, right? I could literally make the baguette attractive by first we're gonna make it a baguette. Gonna be this is a very good baguette. Gonna give it a baguette color, slightly burnt baguette. It's a slightly burnt baguette. We're gonna give sunglasses is a really good idea. Gonna give it sunglasses. Gonna be this. Put a line here. Put a line there. Okay, so it doesn't really have to be realistic. So we're not connecting the so how attractive would it be if it had some of these? Okay, that's gonna be the team, but I know it kinda needs a cigar. It's looking like it's in desperate need of a cigar. Quickly gonna add the team banner. Okay. So this is our team banner for this round. The attractive baguette. Nice. Back to Super Autopets. So we drew the first round. The early shop tier units kinda suck. Gonna go with a mouse only because it gives an apple and can be used for a buff. The ant is gonna be our level up for next round. I'm gonna give honey to the ant as well, since it's so far the only unit that I would consider sticking with. If a bison shows up, if I get the ant to level 3. We gonna lose this round by 1. Very unfortunate. If the ant was further back, maybe we would win. But we're still at 5 HP, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna level up our ant now. And we got the badger. When the badger dies, it does on level 1 half of its attack damage to the enemy. So I think, since we have nothing that is spawning, our turtle would be useless. I think I will give, for now, I will just give a croissant to our badger, hoping that it will scale a little bit before I give it honey, which is like a really broken combo because when it dies, it will do damage to the unit that is still left and then summon another unit, which look, and this is a draw because after dying it will do 3 damage to the last unit. If I had now a bee on my badger, it would have spawned a bee, which would have led to a round win, actually. But yeah, I don't really see a raccoon or a koala or a moth doing anything. I'm gonna roll. Gonna buy another ant and hope for a third for another ant next round. So I have the chance to get a bison. I don't really want to buy any of those units. What do we do? I think I'm gonna give a cupcake to my ant. I'm gonna sell the mouse, buff my ant further, and just casually put a spider in there. So I have a slight improvement in my team. Just did a game with a level 3 leopard, 40-40 and a level 3 tiger behind. One shot entire opponent game at start. Yeah, this is like a dream combo. When you get to a level 3 leopard, it's always really good. Okay, we have our first win. Now we're hoping for an ant for our level up, and then we want to see a bison. Giraffe, I'm 100% willing to take to keep on buffing my ant. Because it seems to be the only early game scaling available. I'm gonna take the badger because it's good. Unfortunately, I didn't get an immediate level up. Tamaran is useless because there's almost no scaling. And when I sell the Tamaran unit, it will give its stats to the unit left in the shop. But since I cannot really buff it, it would just be a waste of gold. I don't 100. I'm not sure if I want to give my badger honey immediately or if I want to keep scaling it with the poisson to give it more attack over time. I'm just gonna give the badger the honey, I think, and hope that it turns a draw into a win or a win draw or a lose into a draw. Wow, holy shit, that is a strong ass beaver. The muff turned out quite bad, so the beaver completely streamrolled the whole team. Holy shit, how did he get 20 HP on a unit so fast? So we give meat to our giraffe, so it's like literally doing anything. We have our level up, so we hope for a bison. It's a squirrel again, so we're not giga happy with that. Squirrel doesn't really do anything, I realized last game, because the foods are not that strong. I'm gonna buy another giraffe that buffs a giraffe, or do I want it to buff the honey badger? I'm actually gonna go with it buffing the other giraffe because we're tier 3, we have 3 tier 3 units, we may as well save the lattice. Because the honey badger, I don't really want to work on its attack. It will do more damage with every level up. So there is not much reason to it. We're gonna win this round very easily, if I may say so. We have a bison in the shop. It's turn 7, it's the earliest natural bison that can come. So we 100% gonna take it and buy the lettuce. Uh, oh wait, I just buffed the bison. That was like kind of a waste, but it's not the end of the world. I don't really care about the cuttlefish, even though if the last unit has a honey, it would counteract my honey, and if I buy the cuttlefish and it dies and it overrides the honey, but is it worth more than a giraffe buffing the bison? I don't think so. So I'm gonna roll. Flamingo croissant would be a way to scale our bison even faster, and I guess this is what we're gonna do. The bison will receive 2/2 every single round at the end of the turn, because the end is level 3, and that's what is the requirement for the bison to scale. I'm pretty sure they're gonna win because they have like the dream combo with the blowfish elephant. Although we're gonna draw. Because we were kinda lucky with the snipes, I guess. We're gonna get the badger to level 2, so now it's gonna do 100% of its attack. It's not necessarily like the biggest deal. We're also gonna override the honey with our garlic. It's not the biggest deal, but it's certainly a unit I consider sailing at some point, so it doesn't really matter. We don't want anything of this, so I have to roll. Nice. The level up on our bison would be huge. If we can get one more. So he continues scaling the ant and the bison. The giraffe is looking like it's gonna stay for quite a while because there doesn't seem to be any obvious scalers other than that. That was a nice win. So a lemon, we 100% gonna buy the bison, and we are also overwriting the croissant with the lemon. We wanted to take 4 less damage. And now the question is, do I want a beluga whale? Last time it didn't do that much. On the other hand, if it eats a silver fox, for example, it, or even a reindeer later on, it could have a good effect. If I combine the giraffes now and buy the beluga whale, it would be like an investment for the next turn. I'm gonna freeze it, see what we get offered. And I guess I'm gonna combine the giraffes. Gonna have it buff the ant, which I obviously cannot sell for the bison. The bison will scale by itself anyway. The beluga whale will not spit out anything since I wasn't able to feed it. Ah, that is giga unfortunate. If I had the beluga whale spit out literally a unit with 1 attack, it would have meant we win this round. Okay, since I'm getting the beluga whales, I may as well buy it. We need to give it something to eat though. Meat is not bad, but a badger would be bad. Do I settle for a falcon? I can roll 2 more times. But in the next shop, I will have to freeze whatever unit it's gonna eat. A falcon is not good enough. I guess I'm gonna buy the bison, yeah, to have. Oh, and this one is a good one. I'm gonna buy the bison so it now scales for 4 every single turn. I think it's better than having the. Oh my god. Yeah, well, the crocodile kinda counters my my honey badger, which I probably should sell very, very soon as well, because crocodiles are getting like way more likely. I'm gonna give the whale meat so it's eating the Nyala. which then makes me summon a dog later on. I could think about a white tiger buffing my beluga whale for now because I don't really want my honey badger to kill my beluga every time the enemy team has a scorpion on its side. It's very early and I think I can easily sell the giraffe and the white tiger to start scaling my team with the dragon. So I'm gonna sell the white tiger and the giraffe for it. Do I consider selling the giraffe now? I guess the dragon is just a way better unit. And I'm also gonna give it a lemon. And then next round we're gonna scale with every single tier 1 unit that we buy. I think it may be early enough for us to actually scale our team into something. We're probably gonna win this round. Yeah, we have the 16-16 dog spit out by our beluga and Yala. And yeah, we start with selling the white tiger. Do we want the cow? I guess the answer is yes. We're gonna buy the cow, use the milk on our end because we have no other way of scaling it besides buying tier 1 units. And every time I buy a tier 1 unit, the dragon will now give all the other units beside itself a small 1/1 buff. So you're gonna buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And we're gonna roll, see if we find something we want. We don't, we end turn. I think we may have started scaling early enough because there is not much scaling. And we're gonna win this easily. I'm quite happy with the early dragon. And we're at 6 wins. Got the tier 1 in the shop, so we're gonna buy it. We're gonna roll for more tier 1s and chocolate. Chocolate is also really nice if we can get our dragon to level 2. Hey Raziagul, welcome. If I get my dragon to level 2, it will always buff every unit by 2/2. And I think this is a really good... Or do I want my whale? No, it would eat the crocodile, which then would do nothing. I'm just gonna hope that I get... That is beautiful. I'm gonna get my dragon to tier 2, so we can accelerate our scaling next round. Yeah. We don't really want our blue beluga whale to eat anything else, so preferably we would level it up by getting it as a unit and not as chocolate. This is looking very good again. 7 wins. Yeah, but TM is very obvious. So the chocolate... I really want... I can freeze this, sell this, buy, sell, freeze this. Oh, no, we don't freeze the cow. We're gonna freeze both of these. Then we're buying the chocolate for the beluga whale, so it will now still spit out the unit that we wanted to spit out. And we're gonna roll for another tier 1 unit and buff everything by 2/2. We're gonna save all our tier 1 units in the shop. And chocolate probably for our dragon. Ah yes, no sliding, bug sliding, speed drifts, all very obvious. Well, I could explain, but nobody ever asked. And I was just assuming that that super autopads without some certain background knowledge is a little bit hard to understand. As we are about to win another round. And we're gonna go with the buy sell. Buy sell. So we're gonna wait with the chocolate to see if we have more buy sell. We absolutely don't need the bison because our bison is 50-50. The question is, do we want another unit in the back? Hey, Token Toka, welcome back. Thank you for 4 months resupping. The question is, do we want to put our chocolate on the dragon to level it up further? We are at 3 life, so we certainly have the round to reach tier 3, level 3 dragon, but alternatively we could just start. No, that doesn't make sense. We we're gonna roll one more time to see if there is a tier 1 in the shop. It isn't. The most efficient thing would probably be a lemon on our end. Don't care about the chocolate. We don't really need to level up any of our units. Lol, this is the one perk. Yeah, this is the newest emote. We should also put our bison in the front main, as we are easily winning this round as well with our 16-16 dog. Unless they spit out something amazing, which they didn't. And we buy more tier 1 pets. The pig is one of the best pets to get now because you always get 2 gold back while selling it, so you efficiently gave all our units to 2 for 1 gold. The cobra would be an amazing add, but when we add it, we obviously stop. So first of all, like this, we will stop buffing uh, mainly our whale and our ant. We're actually, with every unit we buy, only buffing 2 units. Since it's probably gonna be the last round, if we win. We are on 9 wins, we need 1 more win. We have basically 3 attempts to get that 1 win. I think the strongest we could get is when we add a Cobra, which every time this unit takes damage, will deal 20% of its attack damage as a random snipe. I think adding the Cobra, maybe with a pineapple on it, is the strongest we can improve our team right now. We can talk about selling the Cobra to upgrade our other units. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that we basically put the strongest team we could have accomplished to get. And I'm 100% convinced that this is a 10-win game, as I don't see anybody stopping us. Not even a 32-32 dog. 10 piece. The attractive baguettes prevailed. We won our first game. Amazing. And we unlocked the Santa hat. Okay, so the attractive baguette emote, we don't need it anymore. Let's go for another arena run. We love to start with a 2-3 and buff it by, if the game lets me, buff it by 1-1. And we can buy an ant to put in the first position, since moths are a thing. We want our first unit to kill whatever their first unit is. So, what could we be? Hard hats, draconic, chunky hats. A hard ice cube. A hard ice cube. We're gonna be the hard ice cubes. Let's see how the first round goes, depending on the end. And we win the first round. A wonderful start for the hard ice cubes. We again, as last time, gonna draw our new banner. the hard ice cubes. So for ice cubes, I see something like this. This is this is some ice cubes. I think it's pretty obvious that this is a hard hammer sign. I'm gonna save the image. Hammer. Gonna add it as our banner for our next wonderful run. And there we go. We are the hard ice cubes. Strong enough to break our hammer. Okay, so what do we have here? We won the first round. We don't want any of those units in the shop. Can settle for a pick and sell it later, just to have it. Probably better than to not buy anything. And we're gonna buy 2 ants to have the level up next round again. Can I move my ant, please? Thank you. Wonderful drawn, horribly cropped. Oh, sorry, I'm still a beginner and I'm learning how to do things the proper way. So I probably should have cut out the banner beforehand. Let's see what we get from our level up. A timer run. Unfortunately, we would need a giraffe, for example, to buff our timer run, and I don't see myself getting a giraffe anytime soon. So I'm gonna go with a flamingo and gonna buff a unit that is most likely sticking around for a little bit. It's having our best stats. Baby steps. Yeah, no rush needed as we're gonna win this round. Okay, Otter we are 10 out of 10 taking. Let's hope. No, wait, do we want to sell our pick first so it doesn't get the Otter buff? I guess since we will eventually sell our pick anyway. We also didn't really want it to go on the Flamingo. Hopefully if someone is new to the stream, they can ask about the banner to break the ice. That was obviously the intended reason. We're gonna buy the ant, and how realistic is it that it's gonna stick till the end? We only have 5 gold, and I don't really see a sell happening here. We're just gonna get the ant a croissant and gonna roll. Many units are about to level up, so the jellyfish is actually a reasonable idea. We could sell the flamingo next round, or actually just combine our ants and freeze the other flamingo as well, so we get to another level up closer. This is a strong fella. This is a bunch of HP on those units. And it's a win! Wonderful. Only HP, no attack. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's good. We combine our ants, buy the jellyfish, combine for a level up. It's not really a unit that we can get to work. I don't think we could feed it like 300 peaches, but the porcupine every time it gets hurt by any unit, it shoots back 6 damage, 12 damage, 18 damage. It also is nice versus snipers, because when a sniper snipes it by whatever damage, as long as this unit survives, it shoots back. Um, we're gonna roll to see if we get another level up. We take the jellyfish immediately. We really would like to level up the jellyfish before we level up our beetle, for example, or another unit. So the porcupine, when he would have been sniped by the blowfish, would have shot back to the blowfish and probably killed it. But we have no level up. We're gonna take the flamingo to get more space in the shop. I think we will immediately get the giraffe, start buffing our jellyfish, which should be our strongest unit soon. We have the beetle for the level up. Do we want a tier 4 or do we wait for a tier 5 pet? So we actually don't really care about the bison. It's kinda late, even though it's good scaling. We could get a crocodile, a cow, a Nyala if we wait with the level up. And I like to wait with the level up because we have another chance to actually get our jellyfish to level 2. Do we buy the ant or do we prefer garlic? Actually gonna buy the ant, save the garlic for later. Just gonna roll. The clownfish may be better than the giraffe, because it gives 2 to every time something would level up. I'm gonna freeze the clownfish, knowing that there is at least one level up happening next round. Hoping, obviously, that I'm gonna have a jellyfish in the next job. Our high level, high attack and nicely countering the turtle effect, which gives units health on spawn. Okay, so we're gonna sell the giraffe, buy the clownfish. We're gonna roll one time to see if we get a jellyfish. If there is no jellyfish, we're just gonna go with the level up. And the fox, do we care for the fox? There is no really good food. Gonna roll one more time and it doesn't really matter. It's literally just giving free stats if I level it up now. I'm not gonna wait 2 turns with the level up. Garlic will be a thing for next round. Gonna stay with the clownfish until I give up on the jellyfish, basically. Okay. We should also put our ant in the front, which has more attack, therefore more likely to 1-for-1. This gonna be a lose because of the honey badger. So we lose our first life, but that's not a big deal. So the Nyala is a unit that I actually want to add, and I actually much prefer it to the Flamingo, even though the Nyala is kinda most effective when it's eaten by a whale. Do I want to have it standing there by its own? Gonna give garlic to my jellyfish. I'm gonna wait. I think the hawk will always be better than the flamingo. There's the jellyfish level, which is wonderful. We're also gonna freeze the cow because we're gonna sell the clownfish, since there is not really a level up coming up. It's not gonna buff anything, basically. This could be a win. Wonderful. We found a very nice way to effectively stat up our unit. So the bison would again scale by itself since we have a 3 unit, but it's kinda pointless. Since it's so late. I'm gonna go with the safe play and I'm gonna buy the cow, the jellyfish. Most likely unit to leave next is the beetle and obviously the cow. So I really would like the Nyala to be. Gonna buy the Nyalas though, because they add. For now, they would summon a 8/8 dog, which is quite a nice thing. I'm gonna put my strongest unit in the front. Does that make sense to have the ant in the front? Mathematically speaking, gonna put the hawk in the back in the hope it snipes the honey badger. Gonna roll one more time. And we see nothing. So, the dream next round would be to obviously get a level 2 Nyala out there. This round is looking quite promising again. We summon our dog and this will kill the birdie. Bye bye bird. We have a cow. What do we sell for the cow? Do we stick with the hog? Surely we're gonna get the lemon over this. I think we're gonna sell. Do we sell the hog or the beetle? We're gonna sell the beetle since it's gonna be sold at some point anyways. We have 4 life, we can sell our best unit. Uh, gorilla. The gorilla gains coconut armor every time it gets hurt, but we don't really have a way again to scale it that fast. The most efficient play would be to sell the cow and buff our jellyfish, but there is also the play of trying to get the cow to level 2, which would then also buff our jellyfish in addition to that. And I think I'm gonna freeze the cow, and I'm gonna get it next round in the hope that I get a level 2 cow to be even more efficient. Their team looks kinda weak. I don't know if that's copium. No, their team is kinda weak. So we're at 7 wins. Doing great. The 16 dog is a nice thing to have as a backup. And soft ice, tomato, wonderful fruits. Do we want our ant to have a tomato? Although we could also think about selling our ant or hog to get an beluga whale, which we could then give another Nyala to eat, which would improve our dog. So let's just like for now go stupid. Let's freeze the tomato. Let's freeze the tomato. Sell our hog. Buy the beluga. Roll one time. We have a Nyala. When we buy the cow, we will unfortunately, well, we have to do it like this. We lose the tomato, but we can buff our jellyfish and we can give our beluga another milk to eat the Nyala. Now we are guaranteed that our dog will be at least 24/24. And we really want the level 2 cow, I think. So we're gonna roll for the cow and the whale. It's early enough to go for a level 3 jellyfish as well. It's not quite statted enough. If it was closer to max, there would be a good reason to like not care that much. It is gonna be a close call. 24/24 dog will come out. I think it will be a draw because of the snipes. Yeah. Giga close draw, apparently. Holy shit. Slow down, Professor. I am still writing the previous notes. Ayaya, ayaya. So giving chocolate to our cow doesn't make any sense since it's a buy ability to get the milk, therefore it would basically not do anything. We're gonna... Are we actually committing to level our jellyfish? I don't really want to commit to it. I would much rather prefer to have a level 3 Niala to improve our dog. Let's just work on our Niala. We would also really like to see the cow that we are desperately waiting for. So this round we didn't do that much, unfortunately. Whatever you do, do not give chocolate to dogs. Duly noted. Duly noted. Our dog will die, and so do we. We are down to 3 life, but life continues. Do we? I will freeze the ice cream to have a trigger for the whale in case we see. Man, we're really not getting the cow. We should probably think about replacing the cow with something, but we're like legit not getting anything. Okay, there we go. We have 2 cows. I take that type of scaling. Gonna scale our jellyfish so it gets closer to the maximum. Could think about scaling our ant. No, fuck the ant. Gonna scale our jellyfish. I think that's a win. No, it's a draw. We didn't kill the bird in time. Well, not that bad, not that bad. So if we settle for an ice cream, we have to keep in mind that the beluga whale will eat. We could talk about replacing the cow with a crocodile. Or with literally anything else that does anything. But is it? No, we actually don't want that. We are now rolling, not getting anything good. Let's see what the level up brings us. Well, the reindeer, we unfortunately don't have any way of scaling it. We may look for something like a tiger, another Nyala. We're gonna add a tomato to our whale next round. We can keep the Nyala so we can actually give the whale a food. And gonna freeze this and that. We're not gonna feed the jellyfish any other things anymore than attack. This looks like a win to me though. Awesome. 32-32 dog. We could put a tiger behind our Nyala to... How do we do it? Okay, first of all, I think we give the chocolate to the whale, which is then gonna eat a Nyala. We then gonna use the milk to buff our ant with another chocolate. So we cannot make this beluga whale a level 2 beluga whale because it would eat the bison, which then would be pointless. But we can give popcorn to our Nyala, which then summons another unit. Another tier 5 unit. Okay, so we lost quite a bit, but I think this is a win. In my calculations, this is a win. Awesome. And we are on 9 wins again. This is smooth cruising. So we kind of want to give the chocolate to the whale, but we wanted to eat something more reasonable than piranha. Maybe the piranha isn't even the worst. We would concede 8-8 on our dog though. If we get the beluga whale to level 2 eating a Nyala, the dog would be 40-40, which would then be a considerably big unit. On the other hand though, if we eat the piranha, we give all the units 3 attack. Hey Hala, how are you doing? Welcome to the Super Auto Pets stream. I'm thinking to keep the chocolate and to keep rolling until we see a maybe more reasonable unit. Like the Nyala, we don't need this chocolate at all, unfortunately. We have to roll one more time to then have the beluga whale eat the Nyala when leveling up. We could technically sell our cow. Oh, we hope that we get it to level 3. And the tomato is one of the best fruits we could add to our ant, for example, next round. The vaquita would make our dog basically become a 50-50, but it's not really worth it at this point, I think. Although, now that I think about it, our dog would be now a 40-40. If we sell the cow and add the vaquita in a position where it dies before the dog is being spawned, it should do more than a cow. Yeah, let's go. I'm good. Can we do a 1v1? No, not right now. I'm slightly injured and I'm interested in having a little bit of a chill. I'm pretty sure this is a win. Let me see. So now the dog's gonna be 40-40. Now it's gonna be 50-50. Now please no, don't spawn the dog before the end died. So the snipes killed us. But we still have 2 more attempts to get our third victory. So we really want to give... Actually, the vaquita is kinda useless. I would rather work on another... How do we do that? We can put our jellyfish behind. We can put our ant in front. We can give a tomato to our ant. Cannot give a tomato to our friend here. What would be a nice ad for the vaquita though? Gonna freeze the tomato. We could replace the vaquita with our cobra by ourselves, which is a good idea. So we're gonna put the cobra behind the whale, not have it eating anything. So we improved our squad slightly. Our stats are a little bit better. We have a few snipes. Okay. It's kinda hard to tell what is happening. Kinda depends how much pain this bison will cause us. It will, the bison will kill our whole dog. Unfortunately, I don't see us pushing through the rest. Okay, so we are on super lethal. We need 1 win to win. And according to VVF, there are only 10 or so vaquita left in the world. Holy shit, we should have sold it immediately if we knew that it's so close to distinction. But even though it's so rare, I still keep on getting it in the shop. Pepper love. I think just getting a tomato, trying to get our snake to level 2, like the best we can do. Not freeze this in case we get chocolate. Well, unfortunately, I think that's it. We cannot really do anything more. Can't think about the positioning though. We want our unit with the biggest attack in the front. I think this is a reasonable way to set up the team. Could put the snake behind, but it's then not doing anything that fast, and it would also get sniped by a crocodile. It would not be the worst if the Niala gets sniped though. So we're gonna set it up like this. And now it's now or never. They have a 50-50. Let's hope we push through it before it kills our dog. Oh, they have a badger in the end. Oh, wait. Why is the dog only 16-16? No! I fucked up. Oh, I didn't summon a dog. Would have lost anyways, I'm pretty sure, because of the badger that survived with 1 HP. If that badger dies, man, everything would be way better. But anyway, it was a super fun 110 piece and 19 piece. So I'm gonna end the YouTube video here. Bye bye. See you next time. Okay, and I'm gonna keep streaming, but I'm now gonna end, and I'm gonna stream later again because I'm gonna be back for Cup of the Day. My shoulder injury is a little bit bad, and I want to rest a little bit, and I want to work on making a YouTube video. So to learn how it works, I now have this small project ahead of me. Guys, everybody who's at work, enjoy your work. See you later, maybe, for Cup of the Day. Everyone else, Inka. Bye.